What's happening, guys? So today I wanted to do a little bit of special content and talk about the Baka tribe that was just sent to tribal council. We seen it. I thought that was a very interesting tribe. I thought it was the most loyal when it comes to let's keep hope alive together. We're going to win this all together. Yes, that's what they said they were going to do. And so I want to talk about that tribe more in depth. I also want to do another video later today on the Russell Hant Show. And that's going to be about the ratings and what's going on. I'm going to give you guys an update on what the numbers look like this episode and the direction that it looks like that we are going in. So, first of all, let's talk about what we're here to talk about. I am in a sanctuary, actually. They have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 ducks in front of me. They're all waiting for food, but I didn't come here for food to feed them. I came here to talk about the Baka tribe. So if you hear some quacks, that's what this is. So let's start with Owen. Now Owen on this tribe. Now I wanna. This isn't. God, we got leaves blowing. This isn't a player's performance. This is how I think about their tribe. Now, I thought that their tribe was pretty spectacular when it comes to trust. That's why they didn't even start playing the game until it was too late. Now, that is a problem that we have these days, with people actually playing, everybody there playing the social game. Every single person there. And then nobody knows what the hell to do. I said this on my player's performance. We heard Mariah say, I wish I would have played this game like my second time, not my first time. No shit. No shit, Mariah. I try to tell you guys over and over. Hopefully, some of you future players are watching me. I tell you what's going to happen. I tell you that you're going to regret it and you're going to be like, oh, I wish I would have done this. If you say, I wish, when it comes to Survivor, I wish I would have went this route, then you failed. And, you know, when it comes to me playing season 19 and 20, I still stand by how I played the game. Now, I understand the game a little bit more, yes, because I played 3 times in a year and a half, but I understand it more. So I'll play different when I play, but I don't change anything that I did. I played that game wholeheartedly. Full throttle. Like it was my second time playing season 19. I played season 19 like it was my second time, not my first time. So, I wish this comment can go further too. Like, guys, play the game like it's your second time, not your first time. Do like Mariah said. She got it when she got voted off, because we all get it. Every single person that plays this game that goes home early or plays the game the first time and disappointed with their play say, man, I wish I would have done this. I wish I'd have done this. I screwed up. Anyway, let's go. So we have Owens, and he was one of the guys that was about to get voted off. The only person that changed that was Janine, which we have a lot to talk about with Janine. Now, Owen, he didn't control his destiny. Janine controlled, not Janine, Elizabeth. Janine is Elizabeth's sidekick. Believe that. And we have Owen that got voted off and couldn't do nothing about it. Just sat back waiting to see what happens. I mean, I guess you can go far by not threatening anybody the time you go off, but that's called luck. There was 2 options that Elizabeth had to think about. Now, these 2 options are debatable for sure. These 2 options are I don't even know which one. I know which one I would do, but I understand how you don't know which one you would do. So Elizabeth had the option of keeping her team strong, her individual team of 6, or she had an option of keeping her alliance strong with the all-girl alliance. So she decided to keep her team strong instead of her alliance, which in my views, I think that's a mistake. I had that. I'm sorry, guys. I had that option before in the times I played Survivor. I had that option in season 20, Heroes versus Villains. Keep my team strong and keep Boston Rob, or keep my alliance strong and get rid of Boston Rob. Well, it worked for me, keeping my alliance strong. I knew it was weakening the team. Now, me getting rid of Boston Rob, he was probably our best challenge guy. Even better than me when it comes to challenges. Somewhat, I got to say. But what happened? I went to the end of the game because I kept my alliance strong. Now, by Elizabeth not keeping her alliance strong and that all-girl alliance, I think we'll come back and bite her in the butt. I do. I think you should always should keep your alliance strong. Even though I think Elizabeth is one of the strongest strategic players in the game. I think that she can go far. Now, I'm not saying she's not going to make it to the merge. I think she will. It'd be crazy. If she doesn't make it to the merge, then it's like, okay, it doesn't matter what you know, who you know, how you act, how she's playing a strategic game. She's good physically. She's good socially. So if she doesn't make it, then it's like, well, nothing matters. It's all the roll of the dice. That would be a disaster for Survivor when it becomes a roll of the dice. I'm going to talk about the ratings on the Russell Ant Show in just a little bit. In the same, maybe not this same position, but I'm going to turn the camera maybe like this. Give me a different angle. So yeah, Owen didn't do anything. Some people pick Owen to win the game, but so far he doesn't deserve to even be in the game. I don't think that he saved himself. He did not. And that's that. So now next we'll go to Mike Gabler. Now everybody's talking about, I said Mike was a heart surgeon. I apologize. I guess he's not. It kind of seems like that on the outs looking in. But when you really look into it like you guys do, you see that he's not. He's like some kind of representative for heart valve replacement or something like that. So he's not a heart surgeon. He's far from it. So it explains his failure in communication with puzzles, and not even being able to get the ball around the corners with the kid. And he couldn't figure out the puzzle. The kid figured it out. So Mike, I don't think he's going to go far at all. I think he's going to make stupid mistake after stupid mistake. He tried to use whatever it was that you use at tribal council. It's all this is so new, dude. What was that? I'll think about it in a little bit. But he wanted to use a stupid move to where he only has a 1 in 6 shot of prevailing when he has an idol in his pocket that lasts him 2 tribal councils. So if you think you're in trouble, Mike, go ahead and play that idol and not a 1 in 6 shot. I think that I see him at this point. Now, there's been times where I've seen people play stupidly, and then all of a sudden they start playing great. Maybe that's him. Right now he's playing stupidly. Is that a word? Donald Trump would say it's a word. Next. No. This isn't player's performance. So we'll talk about Mariah. Let's talk about Mariah. She was voted out. I liked this tribe. This tribe of Baka was solid. And Mariah goes there looking like a peacock, right? Literally. And it's like people look at that. People, when you play Survivor, you look at things. You watch things. I knew that was going to happen in season 20, so I was reading a book. Wasn't reading the book. I had pictures in the book that I was looking at, and then just flipping the page and looking at other pictures for 15 minutes at a time. So, but you hear Sandra saying he was reading a religious book at the airport. I know what you see. I know you're watching me. So when you know that, why do you go out there looking like a peacock? You want everyone to notice you. Notice me. Hey, look at me. Look at me. Well, guess what, Mariah? They looked at you. You went home. So I don't understand why people do that. I think you should divert. Yeah, I wanted to look at me when I'm reading a religious book. But I didn't tell them to. I was doing it in an airport before it even aired, when we were on the way. And all through Ponderosa, the 5 days you sit there and do nothing. I'm reading that book. They think I'm reading it. I don't know if I didn't read a whole page. And I looked at that book for at least 6 hours. But that's how you play the game. Not look like a peacock. Just act like you're more than thou. They all look at you. Bad mistake, Mariah. Next. Why did I do that? I shouldn't do that. That's my player's performance thing. That's not this. Sammy. Sammy is... I think I like Sammy. I like Sammy. I think he is an amazing person. I think Sammy has what it takes to go really far in this game. He is good physically. He kind of doesn't want to show it. Like, he's like, I don't want to show that I have my mental capacity here. I don't want to show them that I'm good at puzzles. Everybody's there looking at the puzzle, don't know what in the world's going on. He sees it. Bam. There was a time in Survivor in one challenge where I seen something immediately. I seen it. Bam. I'm like, there it is. Just like he did, I seen it. And I didn't speak out loud like that. I was like, thinking to myself, okay. We lost that challenge, by the way. And if I would have thought faster, we'd have won it. But that's neither here nor there, because I went to the end that season and I was being very careful. You always got to think. So I like Sammy. I think he's a strong player. I thought that he would be a dud, but I think he may be one of the youngest person to ever win Survivor. I do. I think he has what it takes. Okay, so Janine, I think Janine at this point with Elizabeth, I think those two are really solid. And I think that that's going to stay there for a while. I think they're going to have a connection. Is Janine as good as Elizabeth? Not even in the same class. Okay, I usually don't like to talk about Australia Survivor. I had a girl in Australia Survivor the first day I played. First day. You guys know that I got voted out early out there. Not Australian Survivor, the whatever it was, the camping trip that we did in Australia. They had this one girl. Day 2, I went to production. I think they even aired me saying this. I said, that girl's an all-star. I know it. I see it. That girl's an all-star. For sure. She knows. She has what it takes. She's dangerous. Now, I tried to tell my team she had an alliance with her, 2 girls, the Olympic girl and her. I said, let's get rid of the Olympic girl, Olympic swimmer. Don't remember her name. And you guys don't either. But I'm like, let's get rid of her because they're a couple. They even voted her, the one that I said was going to be an all-star, to be the leader of the team to make the decisions. And I'm like, guys, y'all making a huge mistake. And I'm telling you, I told one guy, I said, when you get voted off, are you willing to make this risk? Because when you get voted off, you can come to me and say, yeah, you were right. I'm sorry. That's how it works. If you don't listen to experience, you will get voted off. It doesn't matter what you think in your head. And I think this girl, Elizabeth, knows. Now, in Australian camping trip, the girl that I said was an all-star. Day 2, go watch the clips of me on my first day there. They air what I say. She wins the game. Oh my God, you just got lucky. No, I didn't get lucky. I see. I understand. I played the game 3 times. I know. Why aren't you listening to me? I know. I get it. You do not. So anyway, Elizabeth has that. I know I said Laura, but I didn't mean Laura. I meant the girl from Australian Survivor. When I compared her to someone, I just didn't want to give them props. So I didn't say her. I didn't even know her name. I forgot her name. She was a Bannister, which is an attorney in Australia. So yeah, Elizabeth was, God dang, that's a big ass fish. I don't know if you guys seen that. But yeah, I think she has what it takes. I do. And I think Jeannie? What? See, I can't even read my handwriting. Is that a T? That's a... Anyway, you guys know what I'm talking about. And I think her aligning with the Asian girl is a positive for the Asian girl. Janine. I'm sorry. So we have that, and that's all we have. I like the Baka tribe, even though they just went to tribal council. They are my favorite tribe, and it's not just because we've seen more of them than we've seen of anybody else. It's because I see some strength in that tribe. I think 2 of the strongest players are sitting in that tribe, and I think that's Elizabeth and Sammy. So, and then we don't even know about Owen yet. Maybe he's solid too. They need to win some challenges. Now, Elizabeth doing what she did by getting rid of, her alliance member, maybe that's a good thing because they possibly could win more challenges now. Even though I think Janine is weaker than Mariah, but in her mind, Janine is her alliance. Mariah really wasn't for some reason. But yes, it was an all-girl alliance. But I think that Mariah was on the obviously on the outs of that alliance. And I think that this is a very strong team. And she just made sure that it stays strong. That's all I got, guys. I hope you enjoy. We are back. We are monetized on the Russell Hand Show. We're monetized, yes. But Enhanced Reality, we're monetized. Finally, I am excited. It is amazing. We made $10 in the last month. I just like to see numbers. You guys that follow me, you know I'm a numbers guy. That's all I got for you. I appreciate you. If you haven't followed this channel is real. This channel, Enhanced Reality, I can be myself. I don't have to worry about people, unfollowing, or if they do, I'm happy that they do, because this channel is for my super fans of the show. And I appreciate all of you. That's all I got for you. Till next time, keep hope alive, my people.